There's no there's no way to explain the anger I have right now. Terminator is one of the most beloved franchises. Terminator 1 outstanding. Terminator 2 even better. Probably one of my favorite action movies of all time. Terminator 3, it's good. It's not the greatest in the franchise, but it's good. And then that new Terminator Salvation was garbage. Now we got this. So I saw I saw it in my sub box, and I was like, oh, sweet, new Terminator Genesis, because I kind of knew it was happening, but I kind of forgot about it, because nobody was really hyping it. It wasn't really getting a lot of hype. So when I finally saw this in my sub box, I was like, yeah, new Terminator. No, you can already tell it's a pile of crap. From the first shots, you see the guy from Rise of the Planet of the Apes. You're like, oh, this is pretty cool. We get to see some of the action from the war that we've never even seen before, the War of the Machines. I was like, this is pretty cool. But then the thing that kind of put me off was, you see a Terminator, like a full metal Terminator, I would say in the first 15 seconds, and he's holding a gun, but he looks so fake. I was kind of fooled. I was like, is this a fan-made trailer? But I thought it couldn't be, because it was like from it was from like the Paramount website, or the Paramount like YouTube channel, so I was confused. I was like, alright, I'll give it a little more chance. And so they finally send him back, and I'm like, wait, is this a remake of the old Terminator? They send not John Connor back, they send, I forgot what the guy's name is from the first Terminator, but they send him back, and I was like, is this gonna be a crappy remake of the first one? And then, what happens next ruins the franchise. The movie hasn't even come out yet, but you can already tell. This is gonna be the part in the movie, and in the trailer, that ruins the franchise. You see Sarah Connor drive through a wall with a truck, and she opens the door and says, come with me if you want to live. He immediately lost all hope. And what happened next made me even lose more hope. You see a young Arnold Schwarzenegger who looks completely fake, and then you see an old Arnold Schwarzenegger say, I've been waiting for you, and he shoots him, and it doesn't make any sense. Because the storyline is, John Connor sends someone back to go protect his mom, but, to go kill the Terminator and protect his mom, but it turns out that the Terminator from the future, who's already good, comes back to stop the younger self, and then a T-1000 comes. It's like, it's so confusing. It's confusing. Like, I don't even understand it. I'm just trying to piece it together in my mind. Midway through the trailer, you see more crappy CGI, and then a bus flips over, and then they're hanging off the side of a bridge. And I watched this trailer 1.5 times, because the first time I watched it, I quit halfway. Second time I watched it, I did it before I started filming this video, because I just wanted to get a good overview of what it actually was, and I had to force myself to watch the entire thing. And at the very end, you see, Arnold Schwarzenegger in a helicopter, and it's laughable. He dives off the helicopter, slams into another helicopter, and it cuts out and it says, Terminator Genesis. All that's going through my mind is that this is gonna be one of the worst movies of the year in 2015. It's gonna be garbage. Am I gonna see it? Of course. Will I like it? Probably not. So that's enough for my stupid rant about this stupid movie. What'd you guys think about the the crappy trailer? I'll link it down below too, so you can watch the horror that I witnessed. But in gooder news, if you're not aware of the Suicide Squad, it's a comic book series from DC, and it's about a bunch of DC supervillains that band together in a squad, and the government allows them to go do jobs of suicide, basically, to earn back their rights to be in like modern day civilization. It's jobs that are too dangerous for superheroes, so it's pretty cool. We got the cast, and the ones that, I'm not going to announce them all, but the ones that stood out to me was we got Tom Hardy as the leader of the Suicide Squad. We got Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. She's going to be perfect. Probably my favorite, we got Will Smith as Deadshot, and I think, and Deadshot's always kind of been like that quirky character. Not exactly quirky, but he's kind of a dark killer, as you may say, and I think Will Smith will be perfect. And then you got Jared Leto as the Joker. I believe that Jared Leto can put a really good spin on the Joker. I hope he doesn't take too much inspiration from Heath Ledger. I mean, I hope he takes inspiration, but not like too much where it's almost like he's mimicking Heath Ledger's performance. Just really want him to bring something new and fresh to the role. And in other gooder news, we have a cast announced for the new James Bond called James Bond Spectre. Daniel Craig will be returning, and I won't, I won't be announcing the whole cast, but the one that stood out to me the most is we got Christopher Waltz as what everyone believes to be is the villain. So they did kind of like a announcement for this. They walked all these actors out on a stage and said what character they were playing for the new James Bond. But for Christopher Waltz, they didn't say who he was playing. So I would assume he's going to be playing the villain, but we do not know. I thought Javier Bardem, I think it's Javier Bardem, perfect, 110% perfect for the Skyfall, the guy in Skyfall. I forgot what the villain was. But I think Christopher Waltz, oh gee, I love this guy. But that's about it for today. I don't really have any gaming videos right now. I do have a little bit of Watch Dogs, but I'm too lazy to edit things. That's why I like to make these quick little videos. But, maybe you'll see some Call of Duty. Maybe. I don't know. I just kind of upload when I want. That's about it. Thanks for watching. I'll link the crappy little trailer in the crappy little description down below because I'm really angry because I wanted this new Terminator to be good, but it's not. Bye.